So the theme of the week this week for Good Time Pilates is going to be arms, but with arm work, a lot of times comes upper back, shoulder and neck tension, which is already exacerbated because of working at a desk a little bit more often and sitting on the couch a little more often these days. So I'm going to give you a no prop stretch series to do sitting in your chair. You can do it sitting on the couch or even sitting on the floor if you want. I suggest a chair where you can get your feet fully flat on the floor. So I'm going to scoot a little forward so I can plant my feet, heels just beneath my knees, and I'm going to start with a super simple tilt of my head. Letting my hands just rest on my thighs, I'm just going to let my left ear drop to my left shoulder. Notice a little subtle pull on the right side of your neck. You don't have to let your head get heavier or reach, just let the weight of your head sink towards that left shoulder. And think about your right shoulder just sinking a little heavier away from your right ear. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, you're going to take your left hand to the right side of your head, just giving yourself a little bit of traction here as if you were sliding your head slightly towards the left elbow. Doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Right arm is still loose and heavy. You're going to use that left hand to rotate your skull. So the tip of your nose is going to go towards your left armpit. Give yourself a cute little double chin. Make sure you're unclenched in the jaw. Deep breath in here. And then slowly let that left hand slide back down to your left thigh. So your nose is just tilting to the left armpit. You're going to gently draw your chin towards your chest. Still sitting up nice and tall through your sits bones. Drag your chin across your right collarbone so your nose is now at your right armpit. Right ear is going to slowly drop behind your right shoulder. You're going to roll the back of your head across your upper back as you open your throat to the sky. Pause as your nose tilts towards the ceiling and pull your jaw in and up. Feeling a little stretch along the front of the neck and your scalenes. Gently and slowly, left ear drops behind left shoulder. And then chin draws to left armpit back into that starting position. Take the left hand to the right side of your head. Give it one last little pull. And then nice and slow, restack. Give your shoulders a little roll before you do the other side. So right ear just gently drops to right shoulder. Hang out for a second, unclench the jaw. Make sure you aren't hunched or rounded forward. Take a deep breath. Right hand finds the outside of the left side of your head. Giving yourself just a little traction. Making sure that your right hand has that full hold of your skull. Take a little rotation of your nose towards your right armpit. Let your jaw go, let your left shoulder feel heavy, feel that nice long line from the back of the left ear to the tip of the left shoulder. Take a breath in. Slowly let that right hand find your right leg. Chin is going to draw to chest. Take a breath in. Chin is going to draw across that left collarbone. Nose is now in your left armpit. Left ear drops behind left shoulder. Slowly roll your throat open to the sky. Pause with nose to ceiling. Pull that chin in and up. Go ahead and draw your right ear behind your right shoulder. And then find your nose to armpit, letting that right hand give you one last little pull along the left side of your skull. And then gently restack. Good. Give it a little shoulder roll, staying in the same exact position. You're going to go ahead and keep your left foot planted. You're going to take your right ankle over left thigh. Give yourself a little hip stretch since you're here. Grow a little taller through the crown of the head. You're then going to open your arms wide to a T. I want you to take a deep twist to the right. Pause once you've twisted fully from the rib cage. Take your left hand to the outside of that right knee. Maybe even take your right hand to the back of your chair if it has one. And just deepen your twist. Letting your left sit bone stay heavy. Take a nice big inhale here. And then you're going to slowly twist back to center, keeping that left hand on the outside of your right knee. I want you to take your right hand, just rest it by your side. Try and twist as much to the left as you can, really hollowing out, letting your right knee pull that left hand away from you, getting a little stretch in that left shoulder blade. You can let your left ear drop if that feels good, or turn your gaze to the armpit. Press that right knee into that left palm. Take a breath in. Slowly restack. Give it all a little roll. Replace the foot. Do the other side. Left ankle over right thigh. Sit a little taller. Find that little hip stretch. Ooh, feels so good. Right hand take a twist first. Big rotation to the left. Once you find that full twist of your ribs, right palm to the outside of the left knee. Left hand to the back of your chair. Deepen that twist. Big inhale in. Right butt cheek stays heavy. Exhale out. Keeping your right hand on the left knee. Let yourself find center, hollow out a little bit as you try and twist to the right, feeling the inside of that right shoulder blade get a release. Let your left knee press into your right palm a little bit more. You can let your head drop. Big breath in. Heavy exhale out. Last one. Restack. Let it go. Find a little bit, you're going to find yourself standing. If you don't have a chair with a back, you can always use a wall. You're going to place that chair slightly forward, place your hands on the edge of the chair, and just walk your feet as far back as you need to find straight legs and straight arms. Let your chest fall between your biceps. Let your head drop. Start to round the spine a little bit, pressing into the heels. And then send your chest to the floor as you widen your sits bones. Bend your knees as much as you need to get this deep hip crease. Head drops as you round nose to navel. And then booty back as you send your chest to the floor. Let your head move with your spine just like you would a cat-cow. Last one. Good. The next time that you find your chest to the floor, knees slightly bent, I want you to gently let your hands come to the floor. Find a forward fold. Take your hands to the back of your skull. Give it a little traction. Let gravity give you a little bit more of a stretch. And then with arms heavy, knees bent, nice and slow, restack that spine bone by bone. Ooh, at the top, juicy little shoulder roll. And that's it.